Hi guys. Do you feel like the world is spinning faster and faster each year? Are you juggling too many things with no downtime? Then perhaps you are burning your candle faster than you should be. Guys, I have been feeling like this lately. There is no time to breathe with a lot going on. With work, speaking engagements, coaching sessions, commitments to my family, and social obligations. I don't know about you, but when I am exhausted, I'm not at my best. That's why I want to talk to you today about the practice of solitude, about retreating, stepping back. So let me share my personal philosophy and practice explaining how it helps me. Please add in comments what do you do to recharge and how it helps you. So let's get started. Just as a candle consumes itself by burning relentlessly, continuous demands of life can gradually deplete our energy and vitality. We feel like a flickering flame on the verge of burning out. Are you feeling drained physically and mentally by demands of a busy schedule? Yes, I feel this way if I don't allow myself some downtime. Guys, I'm not talking about going on a fancy vacation, but just to be alone with my own mind for a few minutes every day. I'm talking about the practice of solitude. Guys, there is a difference between solitude and loneliness. Loneliness is a sense of isolation. Solitude, on the other hand, is being alone without being lonely. Solitude is a desirable state, in fact, an essential state for me personally. In the book Lead Yourself First, the authors Ray Ketledge, a federal court judge, and Michael Irwin, a West Point combat veteran, show how solitude can enhance clarity and creativity and how it can help you sustain emotional balance. When we spend time alone, free from distractions, free from inputs from other minds, we engage in deeper introspection. We are more likely to tap into our creative potential. I often retreat to my sanctuary in my study or bedroom to sit down alone. For example, I think of contents for my speaking engagements and videos. I think of my experiences, lessons learned so I can share with you. I get so many great ideas just by being in my own company. Many famous artists, writers, and thinkers throughout the history have used solitude as a source of inspiration for their groundbreaking ideas and inventions. Take, for example, J.K. Rowling. She checks into a hotel for her writing expedition. Please refer to my previous video, How to Beat Distractions, to be inspired by folks who made great strides by prioritizing their alone time. Guys, creativity is a product of right side of brain, right hemisphere. Innovative people are considered right brain thinkers. When we sit alone, the right side of our brain is activated and it gives us many new ideas. Then there is another benefit of being away from external influences. I find this me time extremely valuable in finding the moral courage necessary to overcome the demands and challenges of my leadership position. Dealing with disruptive physicians is an integral part of my job, but it is not easy to handle. Recently, I was faced with a very tough issue. Taking a pause from daily rut of life gives me mental clarity to face the truths that I am hesitating, I am falling short, I am procrastinating, and I'm afraid to handle issues. In those moments, I find the courage and strength to deal with moral and ethical challenges of life, whether it is work, leadership, relationship, or anything else. A voice inside of me says, Poonam, step up your game, face the truth, and deal with this problem. Friends, I have heard this voice many times when I intentionally sit down in silence to mull over a problem. Martin Luther King found moral courage sitting alone at his kitchen table during the Montgomery bus boycott. His biographer described this event as a pivotal point in King's life. In that moment, MLK reflected, I could hear an inner voice saying to me, Martin Luther, stand up for righteousness, stand up for truth, stand up for justice. Guys, have you heard your inner voice? It is the voice of your guide. It is talking to you when you need guidance. But this voice is very, very soft. So you need to be in complete silence, alone by yourself, to hear this voice. So let me ask you, are you tangled up in moral dilemmas and you don't know how to resolve them? Are issues related to your work, home, relationship, finances, or health giving you heartburn? Here is a suggestion, guys. Take a breather from the chaos. Sit down somewhere quiet and ponder over how you are steering your ship. Through this introspection, you will discover the inner strength, mojo, guts to tackle those problems. Guys, don't drag your feet. If you procrastinate, you may miss out on an opportunity to confront serious issues that could define the course of your life. Just like MLK, it could shape your story. Remember, guys, we are given a very limited window of grace to handle important issues. So here is another benefit of practicing solitude. Everyday life can be overwhelming. You know it. It is easy to forget whether we are leading our lives or just managing day-to-day issues. I talk to leaders in coaching sessions about the stark difference between leading and managing. Friends, solitude is a gift, a precious opportunity to reflect on whether we are truly focused on our goals and dreams. During my quiet moments, I often find myself visualizing how life would unfold if my dreams come true. More importantly, I am able to see if my actions are actually aligned to my desires and dreams. It helps me to go beyond the day-to-day, beyond the surface, to focus on what really matters. Friends, solitude gives you a chance to pause, reassess, and correct your course to make sure that your daily efforts are aligned with your aspirations. In this way, you can continue to navigate your ship through landmarks and great milestones. Try it. You will feel more motivated to work towards your goals. As you know, research is solid on the health benefits of practice of solitude, reducing stress and all that. But there is another important benefit: emotional stability, meaning keeping your cool. Taking a periodic break from the company of others can make you feel more grounded. You develop the ability to remain calm in intense situations. You become immune to those nasty triggers that otherwise would cause you to be upset, frustrated, disappointed, or angry. People can be very annoying at times, you know. They push your buttons. Guys, I am not allergic to people, but periodic breaks definitely increase my capacity to remain calm when people push my buttons. Actually, I say it with great humility. Not many people can push my buttons. I have learned to be calm in the most contentious and turbulent discussions. I just don't let it happen. You know, I retreat myself for a fraction of a second right there in the middle of chaos to regain balance. It took a lot of practice, and you can do it too. So it is not selfish to retreat yourself into your den for a short time, but rather you do it in service of those you love, so you can be on your best behavior when you're with them. You show up with more compassion and love when you do spend time with them. In other words, you gain emotional stability, a fundamental characteristic of influential leaders and charismatic people. Your family, friends, and co-workers will be attracted to you. They will absolutely adore you if you are a chill person. They will love you because you demonstrate tolerance for others. You give them a safe space. You know, before COVID, I used to sneak away to the cloisters on the Platte here in Omaha for a silent weekend retreat. And my people can tell you that when I return from my short escape, I was upgraded to a better version of myself. I was kinder, more loving, recharged, and ready to rock. Guys, invest in yourself. Make solitude a regular practice. It will fill up your tank. In doing so, you will become more creative and productive. You will gain moral courage to handle tough issues. You will remain focused on your goals and dreams. You will have better control on your emotions, and you will have more love for others. Guys, no need to go for fancy retreats. So don't go ahead and reserve a space shuttle or check into Balmoral Castle. All you need is a quiet corner. As I told you, I can retreat in the middle of a hurricane. You can do it too. Guys, stepping back can propel you forward, just like a runner who retreats momentarily before sprinting forward. You guys are a dazzling star. There is a bright future ahead of you. Take charge.